Hey guys, Rolanda Adolph with Adolph Law Group. Really quickly, I just want to talk about the memo that USCIS just dropped on everybody today, May 22nd, 2026. This memo is about adjustment of status, meaning people who are getting their green card inside of the United States. That was allowed before, but now USCIS is saying that they may only approve these adjustment of status cases if the person can prove extraordinary circumstances. Extraordinary circumstances, but then they don't go on to explain what are extraordinary circumstances. Is it when someone is really sick, sick in bed, dying sick? Is it because of work, hardship of the other family members? What is extraordinary circumstances? So this memo does not explain that. I only say this because there are multiple faults in this memo, and because of that I just really want everybody to stay calm, because a lot of people are thinking, hey, this is the end of adjustment of status. Nope, it's not. It may even be the beginning of something good or better. We don't know, right? But it's certainly not the end of adjustment of status. Let's see what else is wrong with this memo. Number two, this memo is very vague. It doesn't say who this policy applies to. It doesn't tell you whether current adjustment of status cases that are already inside USCIS, if they're affected, or only new adjustment of status cases are affected. It doesn't say whether immediate family members are affected. Like, it's very vague, and vague is a good thing. It's a good thing because it could easily be challenged, and you better believe that this memo will be challenged in court. Number three, what I don't want to happen is that people read this memo and they either have an adjustment of status inside of USCIS, or they're thinking about it, or they're about to send in their application, and now they're thinking, oh, I must leave the United States so I could go back home to my country in order to do consular processing, meaning to get their green card from their embassy, from their country. No, you don't have to leave. As a matter of fact, that is exactly what this administration wants you to do, is leave. And here's the thing, if you do leave, it's like it's self-deporting yourself, because depending on how you entered the United States and how long you've been inside of the United States with unlawful presence, then you may be banned for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years before you could even qualify for your green card. So no, do not self-deport. That is the mission. That is the mission for this administration, and let's not make it easy for them, right? You're already in the United States. There are rules and laws already inside the United States that say that, hey, you're qualified. Do not let this memo scare you. Now, not everybody that leaves the United States may be banned, because like every law, there are exceptions, but you don't know if you qualify for that exception. And if you don't qualify for an exception, there may be a waiver that you may qualify for, but that waiver must be approved inside of the United States before you leave. So do not take any drastic action like that. Stay put. But the biggest problem with this memo is that Congress is the one who created the laws for adjustment of status. This means if there's a substantial change, and this would be a substantial change, it must be done by Congress, not by one piece half-page memo from USCIS, but by Congress. And this is how I know that this will definitely be challenged, because USCIS do not have the authority. The power is not within USCIS to change or make new laws about adjustment of status in this country. So they're overstepping, they're overreaching, so there will be a lot of challenges to this memo. What I want you to understand for right now, if you have an adjustment of status case, and you're not already working with an attorney, please find an attorney and hire an attorney so that they could explain to you what is truly going on. There's a lot of fear mongering out there, and as Christians, we don't live by fear, and we will not let fear rule us, right? Right. But in order for us not to be in fear, we have to know what's happening. We have to know our rights. We have to know the correct information. And if you're working with an attorney, you probably already do. But if you're not working with an attorney, get connected. If you want to get connected with my firm, our number is up here. Call us anytime. But it does not have to be my firm. Just an attorney, not an agent, not a notario, but an attorney. These times are too important for you to be working with someone who is not legally trained to read and interpret everything that this administration is throwing at the immigrants, lawful immigrants in this country. So if you don't have a copy of the memo, here's a copy. You could also find it on the USCIS website. The most important thing I want you to take from tonight or from this video is do not panic. Please don't panic. This too shall pass, right? Rolande Adolph with Adolph Law Group. If you have immigration questions, I have answers, so ask. Ciao.